Hey, it's Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
I'm Bart.
Balvenie? Balvenie. That's how it's pronounced.
I love Star Trek so much I forgot to change the shirt, but let's do it.
New 12-year single cask.
Woo. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And we're gonna
Test it! Test it!
similar to the old 15-year single barrel style. You're out of sync.
Out of sync. Been
Go,
doing
go,
this.
go,
Look
go,
at this.
go, go. What are you doing?
I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, yeah. A little more here.
Yeah.
So I still have, I think, at least. I know. I have at least
You drove
one.
here too, so you can take this.
I might.
Yeah.
We'll see how.
I heard this one's good.
Do you remember the 15-year single barrel? Go back 10 years. They had a 15-year single barrel.
I don't think I liked it.
Oh no, we did.
Really?
It was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, several years ago they quit making it, but I still have one or two sealed bottles of it. I still have one that's open too. I just had a pour
Wow.
the other night.
You picked up multiple bottles.
Again, I was talking to an SMWS member on the phone, and he brought up the old. He goes, "Man, I love the Balvenie 15-year single barrel." I was like, "Man, I still have some bottles of that." And he was like, "What?
Where you live? I'm gonna rob you. I'm gonna rob you."
I know. I want to say it was a little bit darker color, but maybe
I
not.
don't
Well,
remember.
it was 15 years old. It's gonna
your
be.
skill set is better than mine. No wonder they can't take me serious.
Maybe
Maybe it's the shirt. I do like how they use blue.
Yeah, it looks pretty. I saw it. That's what caught my eye on the shelf.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we had the tin.
Right.
Did we have the tin in here?
No.
Grab the tin real quick. Just show it. This is bottle number 1. There's no more than 300 drawn from a single barrel. So that's the only problem is that you're going to have different. It's a single barrel, so you're going to have some differences in between.
It's interesting.
But yeah, when I was just in the liquor store the other day, just perusing real quick, I saw the blue. That it stood out because
I think buyers told me about this.
Balvenie.
So
Balvenie.
I think buyers told me about this, but I'm not sure.
Balvenie. You hear
Balvenie.
Yeah. Balvenie.
Well,
but I've heard, or I'm pretty sure along the line we heard it's like ball penny. If you said ball penny,
but it's Balvenie.
Balvenie,
right?
Is the correct?
I think you lean in heavy on the ball.
But it's the master distillers on there on the front, right over there. What's that?
That is Kelsey McKitchen.
Remember?
I do remember.
Huh?
I remember I said something bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, her photo. Her photo was on the one. And I'm like,
looks like
the lady.
Some rich lady.
Yeah, some
picking
rich
out her
lady's
cask.
picking, and you're like, what if she's the distiller?
What if that's the master
and then
distiller?
it was,
Yeah.
and I'd eat my hat.
That's like that. That made me remember it.
Kelsey's awesome. Way to go, Kelsey. There was just, I've never seen a picture of a person on there. I didn't know it was you.
You assumed the man in the beard that was on the picture with her was the...
Yeah, like the sommelier. I thought he was like some kind of sommelier or something.
I think he said like it looks like some rich woman picking out her whiskey or something.
Yes, a wealthy lady. I'm sure she's wealthy.
Wealthy. That's what you said.
Yeah, I think wealthy.
Anyway. I think
that's the trouble with a buddy with a good memory. You forget nothing. Nothing. What? Yeah.
My wife actually said that. My wife teaches HR leadership courses, and she was teaching one of her classes, and she was like, "My husband has a great memory. Yes. He doesn't forget anything. He remembers everything." And she goes, "It's really annoying.
It's terrible." Because I'm right, but if you go against me, I second guess myself, which I haven't done in years. I'm full bore, baby. I'm correct. I'm right. But if you're around, I'm like, maybe not.
I'm not. The thing is, I'm not
a couple times.
I'm not afraid to say though. I'm not sure, but I think
right. But when you know,
you bluff because you just pass it off. Nope, that's what it is.
Sometimes I can sell it. Sometimes I can sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I picked up. But it feels like I do.
Right. Me, I'm not be like, I'm
Right,
not sure.
I'm like, I know 125%. You're like, okay. And then 2 weeks later, you're like, dude, that wasn't even close. I'm like, my bad.
If I tell you I know something,
Right. I thought I was right. I thought I was right.
47.8%. I was hoping for a little bit higher ABV here from Balvenie.
You're gonna make me mad that you moved so far away. God dang it! I haven't laughed and had a deep conversation about my personal flaws in a long time.
I can do that for
most people just think I'm smart.
Yeah. Nobody challenges you.
No, like he seems to get shit right. He knows stuff. Because I'm right like 90% of the time, and then I can bluff on 98. I could have the extra 8.
A little bit of an alcohol on the nose.
Yeah. Whew. And
Dusty
fruit.
Dusty oak.
What else? Something else.
A little bit of a lemon pledge again.
Okay. Lemon, but like a fruity touch of raisin even.
For 47%, it's actually coming off a little bit hotter.
Yeah, I had to back it off my nose.
I know.
I'm resting it on the stash. The lemon pledge is a good call. Because I get a little bit of like a lemon croissant.
Yeah.
Like a crusty, flaky, bready flavor underneath as well. Like a little touch of rising dough.
Okay,
like raw dough.
Definitely.
Yeah, raw dough.
Yeah, good.
With lemon.
By the way,
lemon
sourdough
tart.
still baking?
Big time,
yeah. Good.
Oh, yeah. I've experimented a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Bo loves it. So my boy's moving out. And he goes, hey, I still want bread when I move out. I go, I'll drop you off a loaf. He's too much like me. He goes, I think you'll get mad at me and you'll withhold. I go, what? What would I get mad at? He goes, I want to pay for it. I'm like, you're not paying for the dough or for the bread. He goes, I want to pay for something. I go, okay, cost. 1 loaf, $2. 2 loaves, $5. Just round it up. That'll cover my flour. He's like, deal. And he's like, you got to drop off 2 a week. He will tell me, I had a piece of your sourdough, and I come in there, it's a quarter gone. He's cut off a quarter. I'm like, what? That's like you're having a Subway sandwich.
Let's get into
Sorry.
Back to the whiskey.
Sorry.
Then we'll finish out. Yeah.
He got me hooked on
end.
baking sourdough bread for the low glycemic uptake and the natural ingredients.
Isn't it so good when you bake it, though? That when it comes out of the oven, you let it rest for 30 minutes,
Yes.
and you slice that piece off, and you put a little bit of Kerrygold butter on there.
Yeah, our Kerrygold. Sorry, I call it Irish Gold. It's good.
We love
It just melts in
Love
there. God, it's good. I like all the air bubbles in it. Come back. You took us back to the bread. Yeah, he started me, and I went nuts on it.
I get it's a dusty, alcoholic lemon pledge. That's all I'm going with.
Yep, I'm with you.
It's kind of, I'd almost say it's a little offensive on the nose. But, no. Mm-hmm.
No, I like lemon pledge.
Mm-hmm.
That's my preferred duster. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. The middle got real sugar. Wow, mid-palate was a sweet little sugar bomb. The finish, is a Brock's hard candy with caramel undertones.
Brock's.
Mm-hmm. Brock's, not the cheap butterscotch, but the caramel Brock's hard candy.
Oh, okay.
And the first, when it's first in, it changes as it melts. Not a soft chew, but a hard candy. And I've got to go back for the forefront. But what say you?
You were waxing poetically there, so I'll let you. I went in for a second sip.
Thank you. Don't go.
Okay, up front, I just got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed in the finish.
Really?
Everything up to the finish is great.
Okay.
The finish isn't. It's hanging around a little bit longer now.
Well, not like a peat.
No, well, no, but I think a little bit higher ABV would have helped it there with
Okay.
the finish.
Okay.
It almost feels like they brought it down a little too far. It's still good. It's definitely ex-bourbon. I mean, there's
Sure.
citrus, there's
Yes.
vanilla, there's
Yep.
caramels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vanilla's kind of on the finish.
Mm-hmm. The way the way the show led up to the final scene was excellent, and then the final scene
It's over
isn't
too
quite
quick.
delivering.
It was over too
Yeah,
quick, or
yeah.
just
Yeah,
it's kind of like, wait, hold on.
it's good. It's really good up till there. That's my little bit of critical thoughts here on this one. Still very good though. I like it up to that, but just the finish is a little bit disappointing.
The cane sugar bomb vanilla-ness in the middle is still really delicious.
Up front, the waxiness, almost like a Klein leash. That
Okay.
lemon pledge,
Okay.
gorgeous. Mid palate, like you say, great notes through there. And okay, after a third sip, now finish is starting to hang around a little bit, but it's getting into the palate a little bit more. That first sip, the finish was just gone.
Okay.
I still know a little bit higher ABV would help this tremendously.
2.
Yeah, how big was it?
It was
Small.
medium.
Yeah, you want more? Do it. I would okay.
There's nothing
I
I
might be
would
coming
seek
off.
out though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to be coming off harsh.
Mhm.
I think I had a higher expectation.
Because you're 15.
Yeah. Yeah. Why a 12-year single barrel, Balvenie? Where's the 15-year?
3 years out. I mean, this is good.
It is.
But
That's
this
good-
is
it's a
nothing
good
that
whiskey.
would make me rush out and buy
It's-
one. Enough.
I wouldn't stock up.
No. I like the cane sugar vanilla mid. The finish is nice. The lemon pledge is okay. But this isn't anything that I would jump at.
This single malt has been matured exclusively in first fill ex-bourbon barrel for at least 12 years. McKechnie. Kelsey McKechnie. There you can see it. They
Kelsey.
print it.
Nice.
McKechnie.
Nicely done, Kelsey.
She carefully samples the aged whiskey, cask by cask.
Why's it got to be careful?
We don't want to do it haphazardly.
No, I would
mean,
prefer deliberately.
like there's whiskey all over the place, you're just slinging it around.
Deliberately.
You have to do it
Not carefully.
carefully.
Deliberately.
You're like, don't spill anything. Put it.
Yeah, but see, why
Take
would
it.
she be worried about the spillage? She should just be deliberate in her actions. I don't like the alliteration.
You got to be careful.
I think she's deliberate.
Careful with that.
I don't think she's careful. I think she's probably. I think if she didn't like it, she'd just throw it on the floor.
Well, then you just get rid of that. You're like,
Right.
You're like,
That's why I'm saying deliberate.
off with its head.
This one offends me. I've got a card selected. We will.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We
Not yet. I'm just getting it ready.
Bart thinks we're not blabbering enough.
I know. I want more blabber.
More blabber.
More blabber. This allows you to get to know us as people. And
I
to
wish
take
I
you
could remember.
seriously.
I wish I could remember the price of the 15-year. I want to say it was.
110.
I think that's what I was going to think.
That's what my
That's what I was. Yeah,
Here's what I'm going to tell you. That's it. I remember 100%, 110.
that's where I was at. I think so.
Did I bluff you? Because I'm just kind of 80% confident that it's 110.
I'm pretty sure that's where
Okay.
it was.
I like it.
90 to 110, right in that range, right around 100. Go there, plus or minus. But that was also
Score.
I'll bet you.
You know, we
I
didn't
bet you
score.
they quit bottling that at least 8 or 10 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The 15-year single barrel.
Oh,
they quit.
You mean they just were like, we're done with this?
Yeah. It was in their core range, and they
Right.
quit
Right.
releasing it.
Okay.
That was probably 8 or 10 years ago.
That's when everything was selling like hotcakes.
Well, everything
They're
was
like-
selling like hotcakes up until about 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
don't keep it for 15. We're burning through it.
Yeah.
They're going to
Um,
have 15 in the future, my friend. You're ready.
Scored?
87. 87. I like the sweet side of it. I'm going to be a little bit struck by the price, I think, after we talked about the 15 for 110.
And how long ago it was.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going 88. I mean, it's a good whiskey. I really like it up front. I like the mid palate finish, just a little bit disappointing, but overall, great flavor notes. Definitely ex-bourbon cask. I mean, all of the vanillas, the citruses, the caramels, delicious.
It's
great
good.
whiskey. It is good.
It's good.
Yeah, 87 and 88, not
Okay,
bad.
price.
$85.
Oh, shoot, that's good.
Yeah, that surprised
That's really
me. That
good,
surprised
yeah.
me too.
Yeah, that should.
Yeah.
That's actually a good price for what you got there. That's a good buy.
Yeah.
Pick that up.
So, but I mean, we did the other one was the Balvenie, the 14-year Curious Casks or something like
I
that.
don't think I got it.
Yeah, you kept this down. I just
Really? We saw it.
But it was like 100. It was like
We're gonna like
140.
this question. Okay.
But they have like a 17 or a 19-year version of it. That's like $500
Okay.
of the Curious Cask. Where'd it go? I know I saw it.
You saw it somewhere?
I seen it.
Keep looking.
I know I seen it.
The question I got, I have an answer to it. I don't know if you will.
Yes.
All right. So, from this is called Table Topics. I love this. If you have people over or something. Who do you think is the most inspirational person alive today? Who do you think is the most inspirational person alive today?
Tony Robbins.
Wow, that's actually really good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like his cold plunges, although Wim Hof was the one that came up with that. I do cold showers. Jordan
I
Peterson.
tried cold. I know.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Oh, yeah. What do you not like about
It's
it?
cold.
Yeah.
I like to me. I mean, I get more out of the hot, the
Oh, no.
steam. That's relaxing.
Have you
That's
read
what
Wim Hof?
It's puts you
Called
right
the
there.
Iceman?
No.
Yeah. Part of it's the breathing, too. It sends you into this, like, rapid breathing. Then you focus on any part of your body that's injured. And the cold brings the blood off of your extremities and brought back into your core. It's really good. It releases all kinds of natural chemicals in your body.
You know, there's actually no scientific evidence for
There
that.
is.
There's
Yeah.
only people
No,
that
there
write
is.
about it.
Dana White does it, and then Wim Hof actually here's what Wim Hof did. Used his technique, his body control. They have this thing they'll put in intravenous. It's supposed to make you like terribly ill and sick. It's temporary, but it's like terrible. Defeated it. They thought maybe it was
I
genetic.
could do that right here.
I don't think you
I'd
could.
do it.
They thought it was genetic.
I
He
would-
trained 12 other people for 2 weeks. They did the same thing.
I'd beat it down.
Defeated it. You'd be throwing up.
Bitch.
It makes you nauseous.
Slap that
Hold on,
thing
that's
down.
not enough. I said Jordan Peterson.
Actually, though, I said Tony Robbins.
Thought you were going to say me. Sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face on that one. Tony Robbins. All right, I haven't watched any of his things, but he's great.
No, I don't.
motivation.
Yeah, he's a great. I know he's a great motivational speaker. But I mean, I can't say that I follow any of his teachings. Or have
You'll like this one. What do you most admire about your parents?
work ethic.
Okay, is that dad and mom?
Dad.
Okay,
That's probably where I got mine from.
okay, work ethic.
That's probably a bad answer when you think about what's the most.
I don't
best
know.
Value
That's huge,
your
though.
parents'
If your
work
parents teach you a work
It's
ethic,
not love. You don't think it'd be loving
no.
or
Love's,
nurturing.
love's overrated. Okay, if you've got love ethic or work ethic, you will find people that love you. They'll be like, this guy works his ass off. I love him. Okay, I love him. I think that
My wife was actually teased. She razzes me because of my work ethic. Because I'm on the clock from
Oh my God,
9 to
yeah.
5,
Yeah,
and
right.
she's like, "Well, let's
Hello?
let's go to lunch. Let's
Yeah,
go do
sneak
this or
something
that."
in.
I'm
Hello?
like, I can't.
What about a nooner?
I can't.
What? I meant lunch. Well, you took it dirty.
So the other day I told her, I go, if I worked for you,
Yes.
you would love my work ethic because you know where I am and what I'm doing.
I would
I'm
say
doing my job.
you do work for her. Somebody drove a bus
Uh-huh. That's a whole other story.
with no AC. All right. So, what do you most admire
What was
about
yours?
your parents?
Oh yeah. I thought you had another card.
God dang. So I'll break it out. Mom and I did not get along, and it was brutal to me when I realized it's because we were more alike than different. That was a hard pill to swallow, but I appreciate Mom. I came back right out of high school. I did not want to go to college. I just wasn't ready. I needed a break. I went and worked on a little cruise ship called American Cruise Lines on the East Coast. I thought I was rich. They went bankrupt. They're back now. But I worked there 6 months and I had like $8,000 or something. And I came back home and I thought I was rich. So I came back home and I thought, I'm just going to chill. And she was like, you're going to be paying rent or you're getting kicked out. And I remember, and you're getting a job. And I remember thinking, what? I got money. And she did not let me just turn into that basement idiot. And I remember I went out and immediately got a job like same day, and it wasn't long before I was living on my own, making my own decisions, and I needed that little kick out of the nest. So I'll give her that. Dad, here's the deal. Dad died at 67, so he died young. And I wished I would have had a little more time to explain. I never realized or recognized how much he helped. Like, you don't realize as a kid when you're getting all this assistance. Like, how do you help? Like, physically help. Like, he helped me move here when I got the job. He helped me pack the van and my car. We moved out. We unloaded. And I'm not factoring in that he's 52 and this is hard.
Right.
I mean, it's, and just the way he did it, it was like, it was a pleasure. And I'm thinking, God, I need to make sure, because let's be honest, it's not a pleasure. If anything, it's hard.
Yeah.
Bo's moving out, and I say goodnight to him every night. And he says, goodnight, Dad, sometimes disdainfully. And I'm thinking, there's 7 days of that left.
Yep.
And I'm like, dang. So that's where Dad was real good. Dad was solid on that. Here's the other one with Dad. I drove like a youth group like 2 hours away to this other church lock-in. And he told me his Ford 1979 van, the sensor for the gas gauge was out. I should have topped off. I didn't. I thought it broke down 2 hours away, and he goes, I think it's just gas. Walk to the gas station, fill it up. I'm like, I'm on a payphone the old day. I'm like, you need to come here now. Something's wrong with it. He's like, get the gas. Come here now. He's like, okay, I'm coming. He drives all the way out there. We wait. He shows up. We go over and get a can of gas poured in. It fires up. I'm like, oh my God. I'm an idiot. And he didn't care. I would have been furious. You bastard. You wasted my time. So kid stuff's good. That's good. All right. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments if you got something. It's good to know. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.